All right, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. They back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Quick news article, man. Signs of the times and proof of prophecy coming to unfold, man. All right. So this article says the U.S. Army is having a hard time recruiting, which if you are watching and listening, you should know this already. Okay. Now it's asking soldiers that were dismissed for refusing the jab to come back. Hey, this is it, man. Signs of the time, exactly what the prophets have been prophesying, especially concerning the inhabitants of Babylon the Great, also known as the USA, on the fact that this is Babylon the Great, and this place will be hit the hardest with these plagues and such that the Lord has prophesied through his men. All right. And the defense of this nation, this kingdom, if you will, it's no longer viable. All right. They're having a hard time getting decent men to join the military to protect their kingdom, man. All right. We'll get straight into this second Esdras 15th chapter, and we'll start at verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues. All right. As before, I will destroy all the land thereof. And a part of the plagues, of course, the Lord has prophesied famine, chaos, destruction, war. All right. But prior to that, just the fact that Esau Edom don't have the numbers to protect himself. This is a plague within itself, man. The plague of folly. All right. And that's what the Lord has given these people over to, man. All right. Especially concerning the men. Ain't nobody trying to be a part of the military. And I mean, to be honest, in 2023, so-called, could you blame these people? All right. Could you blame the youth? All right. Gen Z is what they call them. When you can get rich off of just, getting online and doing whatever it is that you do, who would want to be in the military? Well, who would want to be in a job or career that puts your life in danger versus chilling, doing what you love to do and making a killing doing it? I mean, you can't be mad at them, but it is the sign of the times, man. And this is exactly what we're prophesying. So you can see with this going on, probably going to be a draft when prophecy comes to pass concerning the coming wars. You hear the rumors of the wars coming, and eventually it's going to manifest into some real chaos, man. And again, this place don't have the numbers, so they're going to have to do something. So that draft will come, and guess what? Being that these people, the ones that have been warriors for Babylon the Great, they're tired, they're beat down, battered, and bruised, and ain't nobody else really trying to participate in it. Yeah, you got a bunch of women, but they're not real warriors. They're just pretending. They're just putting on uniforms, barking orders like they're men. But when it comes to real combat, conducting real operations, man, real world, real time operations, man, the women not gonna be doing that. They're gonna run for the hills, especially when this terrible war really pops off and people see the full manifestation of it. All right, so this is what we're saying. Hey, for the nation of Israel, this is not your rest. This place is finna go down in a mighty way. Hey, just like the Lord delivered us with a strong, stretched forth hand from Egypt, the same thing from this Egypt, this bondage, because we know Egypt is symbolic with bondage, and we are in bondage/captivity. All right, we're locked down, even though these people, our enemy, have given us gifts and treats to keep us docile. Hey, the prophets and everyone that hearken to the words of the prophets, we see what's going on. We're circumspect. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. All right, we see these things coming. Right, and it's really gonna be, chaotic out here, because why? These people, are not trying to be drafted. And when it happens, man, it's going to be a lot of other things popping off, famine, and it just all types of chaos, nation against nation. Even here, man, all these different nations that are here in Babylon the Great, they going to start to butt heads, man. All right. And don't let these folks try to take away people's rights to bear arms. Hey, that's gonna create more and more chaos, destruction. Okay, let me go ahead and read on. Um, in verse 12, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague of the punishment of Yahweh, that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Right, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Hey, this going into this great tribulation that we're prophesying, man. There's not gonna be anybody doing, any work, because for a plethora of reasons, man. Mostly because people are starting to see the wickedness of this man, Esau Edom, and namely his own people, man. All right, the rest of Edom, they're starting to see, you know what? Something ain't right. All right, all this inflation and stuff, every year is something else, man. It's something else, that's causing the people not to live the so-called American dream, and people are fed up with it, man. Being that this is Esau Edom's kingdom and his descendants, man, they're not going for that. They want their kingdom, they want their folly, they want their leads, man, and it's not happening. Why? Prophecy. All right, it's prophesied for the Israelites to rule for all eternity after this current kingdom here, man. All right, verse 16. Verse 14. Woe, destruction to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And that's exactly what I was going into. Even here in Babylon the Great, all these different nations, this so-called melting pot, hey, it's gonna be problems, man. All right, we're just prophesying it. We're just the messengers. You can believe it or not, man. But hey, if you believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you should take heed and do things that will aid in your protection, and which would be obeying Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? Being obedient, whatever your lot is, be it male or female or child. Hey, you be obedient. If you're a child, you're supposed to be obedient to your parents. Okay. Hey, you're a woman. Hey, you're supposed to come, under this, subjection of a man of the Lord, not just some random nigga, all right, that out in the world doing whatever he want to do. But you women, should take hold of a righteous man, or a man striving to be righteous, all right. And as for the men, we're supposed to obey Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, do what we're charged to do, teaching our people, rebuking wickedness at the gates, man, and such. And hopefully the Lord will have mercy upon these individuals who do these things to the best of their ability. Okay. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Even this verse here even goes into the fact that they don't want to be recruited. They don't want to be a part of this military. All right. That's just like, it's likened to not regarding their kings nor princes. Ain't nobody trying to fight to protect this place, and they don't care about the people who did fight and protect, quote unquote, fight and protect this place, from invasion and such. They don't care. Nobody cares about the military here in Babylon the Great. Like, everyone's just selfish, and they only really care about, their own lives and their own families, man. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. So this is what we're dealing with, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's a major thing. Here they are kicking people out, all right, for not taking that jab, and now they want them back. Hey, you've heard rumors of them trying to get people who are veterans, and trying to get them back. So they got a serious problems on their hands. What is the solution? Especially if war actually pop off, there's only one solution. If Babylon the Great don't want to get absolutely ran over, they're gonna have to do a draft. And when that draft comes, who knows when it's gonna happen? It could happen before something happens, or something major could happen, and they'll come out with the draft. But either way, people are not gonna go for it. The men, they're not true men, like they used to be in Babylon the Great. They act like a bunch of women, okay, and just playing around, doing pranks and all that old crap, sports and and everything else that don't really pertain to a man or Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, settled on their leads, settled on their folly, worshiping women, in bondage under the child, and it's gonna cause a a shitstorm. Okay. But I'll leave it at that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Just a quick news update that Babylon the Great is in trouble. It's not like it used to be, man. All right. Their defense is showing signs of weaknesses, man. And guess what? The Lord, like he prophesied, hey man, he's gonna pour his spirit upon all flesh in the last days, and a part of him pouring his spirit out upon all flesh will be to fulfill his will, which it's already been prophesied. War is to come. So he'll put the spirit, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will put the spirit upon these leaders of these other nations to get a very fervent, warlike spirit upon them, and they'll see the weaknesses of Babylon the Great, and they'll go ahead and do what they got to do and attack this place. All right, and then it's all downhill from them, man. For anybody that's not covered by the blood of Malak Yahushua, called Halal, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, the water Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. All right. So, hey, man, with that being said, we just got to stay circumspect and keep on watching, keep on praying, pray for patience, because we all are ready to go home through the spirit. Now we haven't all fulfilled our complete purpose, by not taking that mark of the beast and letting the Lord, have his glory by, protecting us and justifying us. But we all truly are tired, and we do want to go home. We do want to be in a place of peace. We don't want to perish and such, man. So we're hastening the day of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. And that means if we're hastening the day for the Lord to return, we're not going to change the words of this book. So that means that we're hastening the day of prophecy, which means we're hastening the day of chaos. The Lord said he didn't come to send peace upon the earth, rather a sword, spirit of division, war. So we're not bucking up against that. We're all for it. We're just hastening in the day. So we just got to pray for patience. And in the meantime, continue to pray that you're worthy to escape all these things that shall come upon the earth, man. All right. And just keep on doing what we're doing, Israel. And Lord willing, the Lord justifies us and protects us. Have mercy and pity upon us. And we'll make it out of here. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Till next time, Shalom.